What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games, we're taking a look at Star Traders Frontiers. This is a game by the Treese brothers, who have actually generated some renown. It's a name that I recognize in indie games, actually from before I was even a YouTuber. Back a long time ago, I had this game on my phone by the Treese brothers where you flew a starship around the galaxy on my original Android, my ancient Android, way back in the day when the iPhone 1 and 2 were out. And the Treese brothers had this game that was a really cool little sandbox game where you just flew a ship around and you could be a trader or a pirate or anything else. And I've been following their careers with some interest. I've covered a couple of their games over the years, and whereas I have not been a huge fan of all of them, what I will note is that the Treese brothers always increase the scope of their games. With every release that they put out, their games get bigger and they get more ambitious and they have more stuff going on. And so Star Traders Frontiers, fair warning, this is a very complicated game with a lot of stuff going on beneath the hood. It's going to be a tough game to wrap your head around for a little while. The UI is just massive, there's lots and lots of things, but at the same time, it's going to be a game that I think attracts a certain type of player. And so let's dive on in and make a new captain over here. And so we get to choose our job. We can be a nomad, we can be a corsair, we can be a tracker, or we can be a traveler. Let's be a smuggler. That sounds good. That sounds pretty rad. And so we get a frontier liner, we get no bonus skill points, we get contacts with smugglers, spice traders, merchants, princes, retired explorers, and fixers. We have 14 strength, 14 quickness, 30 fortitude, 24 charisma, 30 wisdom, and 24 resilience. So apparently we are a sneaky character. The other options is we can be a bounty hunter over here whose stats seem to be very terrible. But we start out with a military grade ship, and most of our contacts are military related. We could be an explorer if we wanted to, which appears to start in the frontier liner as well. All of our contacts, we have politicians added up in there. And then we also have corsair, which is kind of the combat build, I would guess, as a pirate. It looks like you start with a combat ship and you don't really have that many contacts. We'll go with the smuggler for right now. That sounds all right. Let's go ahead and launch on into this. We've also got the preparation of our captain. So we can change the map. I'm going to leave it on the default. We've also got a faction that we can choose from. There's a whole bunch of them inside of here. Everything from the Devaltos. There's militarists. There's trade syndicates. There's all that kind of stuff. I don't really know who we want to choose. I'll go with Alta Mesa, I guess, since they are all about being dope pilots. And that's kind of what we're going after right now. We're a smuggler, so I would assume having some pretty sick combat skills are going to be important. We're playing on normal difficulty. We can skip the intro if we want. I probably won't, just because I'm not, I've played the game for about an hour to just familiarize myself, but I'm still not very good at it, and honestly, it'll give you guys a good primer into what's going on with the game, too. I'm gonna go with this, chisel-jawed fellow with all the tattoos on his face. You can also pick our uniform. Oh, that's the one right there. You gotta have the furs on it, man. That's the right choice. We're gonna name ourselves Captain Fuzzmantle. There we go. Will that capitalize? How come that's not capitalizing? There we go. Okay. Captain Fuzzmantle. Perfect. Okay, so we're in the Orion Expanse right now. 1 year ago, I became a Star Trader captain. Step forward, Captain Fuzzmantle. From our family, you've been chosen to inherit your great-uncle's charter. I am willing. We know you will bring Clan Alta Mesa honor through your unrivaled prowess and skill. I abandoned my life as a grav and took to the stars. I am the master of my ship. I answer to no one except for my officers and crew. In the void, we live by the unique code of the Star Traders. We make our own way among the stars. We stay alive and take care of the ship no matter what. The life of a spacer is a hard one, but my officers have my back. We face the void. Orbiting Mantleforge. Captain, we've reached a stable orbital trajectory over Mantleforge, so we engage the void engine. Let the engines rest. We need a minute for council. Officers, gather around. You all heard the message that I received at the starport today. An Alta Mesa prince has requested that we transport a Zendu arbiter to his system. He's willing to pay handsomely, it seems. Speak your minds. Captain, the woman is an arbiter. She may be one of the most dangerous people in the galaxy, but also one of the most powerful. It also means she's of Zendu bloodline, like the Templars. It is rare that a Star Trader captain is called on to help an arbiter. This Estelle Brockstrom could be a valuable ally. I've heard that working for a Zandu can be both a curse and a blessing. She claims she only needs a short lift across the quadrant. The pay would be good. There's much to consider. Your thoughts are appreciated. Dismissed. Arbiter Estelle Brockstrom is waiting for us at Emick Station and needs passage to the court of Prince Callaghan Fane. Both she and the prince could be both powerful allies. However, if we wish to avoid entanglements, we can go our own way. A waypoint to Emick Station has already been set. I can check my missions list for further details. Alright, so our missions list is going to be down here. I can get rid of that. Right-click the ship to move. Yep, I already know about that part. I am aware on that part. Okay, so here we are. Our ship is currently at Mantleforge at the moment. There are other locations too, like Jane Prime. We're going to be able to zoom out. Oop, I opened a menu. We can zoom out a little bit if we want to. I do wish that you could, like, pan around a little bit more. You can, but, like, it's on the arrow keys, so I prefer that it be on WASD, but those are hotkeys for other menus and stuff. We can also make a jump to other locations. There's danger at the gates, just like you were playing EVE Online. Emick Station is where we need to go for our quest. Some of the aspects of the UI that we have available to us right now, we have our character's health right here. We have our hull, how damaged our ship is, and then we have how much fuel we have at the bottom. We also have how much cargo we're carrying, how many credits we have for trading, and things of that nature. We can go to our crew manifest right now if we want. Yes, I told you this was a game with a lot of stuff going on. Every single one of our crew members has their own equipment, their own stats. They all level up and do their own thing. I'm not even kidding you. This game is like super, super micromanagey if you want it to be. If you want it to be. But if you don't, you usually, like, don't have to worry about it. I know I played for a while and really didn't have to worry about any of this stuff. But yes, every single one of these crew members on our ship has their own gear and, like, their own stats and their own level ups and the things that they get better at and their own talents and everything else. And you start out with like 25 of them. I told you. I warned you before we came in. This was going to be a game with a lot of crunch. A lot of crunch. Let's go handle our quest over here. So our ship is on the move. What you will notice is that we have like little skill checks over here that our crew is being tested for. So our officers prevented a fight in the mess hall. We avoided a comet. We uncovered and fixed faulty components. And we repaired the compartment seals. I think we need a dock at Emick Station. Many welcomes, Star Trader. Arbiter Estelle Brockstrom, it is an honor. Indeed, Prince Callaghan Fane promised he had dispatched a new but promising Star Trader captain to pick me up. I understand you recently came into ownership of your Star Trader's charter? That is truth. My great-uncle perished during an exploration expedition last year. I was picked from among my house to take over the charter and ply the stars. Then you know the magnitude of both the responsibility and opportunity that now rests on your shoulders. Callaghan has asked that you personally escort me to his court. Prince Fane has great belief in your potential, and he knows you will hone your expertise to mastery in the service of Clan Alta Mesa. So we can choose. Your flattery won't get you very far. Prince Fane's trust is well-founded. That is pleasing to hear. Callaghan has always been a superb judge of character. I am sure there will be more work waiting for you at the Prince's court. Let's see here. Let's talk specifics of this mission. I need passage to the court of the prince, direct passage, as I am in a hurry. I will offer you a flat fee of 10,000 credits for the passage. It is better money than you will get elsewhere for intra-quadrant travel. It's very true. Most of the quests around here just moving people from point A to point B are going to be like 4,000 bucks. What do you say? We accept. Welcome aboard, Arbiter. Excellent. I will join you shortly in the starport. I will pay you promptly on our arrival to Callaghan's world. We've accepted a mission on behalf of Arbiter Brockstrom. We should finish any business we have in the zone, then plot a course using the missions list. Okay, let's refuel real fast. And how long do we have on that quest? The deadline is 39 weeks. That's not too long. We might be able to pick up other jobs here, though. Do I have any contacts in this station? I have a bunch of contacts. So these are people that you can get jobs from while you're in the station. And so you have your reputation with this individual, and it will go up over time as you make friends with them. Barnaba Mather. Let's see here. Smuggler missions. We can buy intel. We have the black market. Okay. It appears as though none of these are actually on this station either. They're actually like in this area. Let's go talk to Barnaba Mather. We should also probably check the cargo and see if there's anything here that we can get good prices on. It looks to me like medicines are very, very cheap. This game makes trading incredibly easy. It basically gives everything a rating for how competitive the price is and how much your profit margin is. And so if it has like an A+, for example, that means it's a really, really good trade. You're getting an incredible price on that. However, these are very, very low margin items, and so unfortunately probably won't make a whole lot of money off of them. We also have luxury clothing over here, which has a pretty good run, but it's permit restricted. So I don't really have, like, any permits. I still haven't figured out where you get the permits from. Like, I think you have to earn them for the system that you're in by getting your reputation up and becoming, like, a reputable trader. But that's one of those things that I haven't sorted out yet. We also have methane fuel over here. We can buy 50 units. Might as well. See if we can unload it somewhere. Everybody's healthy, everybody's looking good, the crew is paid, so we don't really need to worry about anything while we are on shore right now. I've noticed your officers and crew giving me sideways looks since I settled in here. As a Zendu, I'm used to that, but perhaps I can answer some questions to help settle your people? It's not easy to impress this lot. I'm not surprised that I failed to impress. I am a stern older woman and looks nothing more. You do not give yourself credit, Arbiter. Your very presence carries weight. But I'm not stronger, faster, or larger than any other woman. What makes my Zendu kind special is not physical power, it's our access to our genetic memories, Captain. Okay, are there many Zendu left? There are 3 remaining Zendu sects, the Arbiters, the Augurs, and the Templar Knights. The Arbiters are spread thin, working across many quadrants as servants of the law. There have never been many Augurs. They serve in the great courts of the High Princes. And Templar Knights? They have long borne the brunt of the troubles of our people. They were always on the front lines of the Guild War. After the Exodus, they bled to protect the new colonies, but perhaps the Alzaean campaign cost them more than most. Now is the time to rebuild if the quadrants could only find a moment of peace. Well, we all have important works to be doing. So we've got a job over here. Or I guess we've got a contact over here. How long did it take me to go from there to there? I'm curious. Didn't actually take us that long, I don't think. We still have 39 weeks to get it done, so maybe I'll wait on it. Maybe I'll wait on that one a little bit. Let's go ahead and land here. The spice hall looks busy and inviting. Time for a visit, methinks. Can I sell any of my stuff over here? It is legal, but they have a terrible price right here, so it's not going to be that helpful. We could look at other cargo, but all they really have is scrap. I don't think this is truly like a very populated world. We do have a contact here, though, Burnaba Mather, that we can speak with, I think. And so it looks like we have somebody in our crew as well that we can train. So let's do that. We can have them do quartermaster. I don't know what they're good at already. Like, what are they good at? Ship ops, command, and intimidate? We probably want to do that kind of stuff then. So if there's anything down here that makes her better at ship ops, intimidation, and command, I would take that. We can train her to become a doctor, truly. We can add explorer right there. Merchant adds command. Military officer adds command. We can go with intimidate right there. We've got command and intimidate, so we can make her into a zealot. Note that they can only train 3 jobs. Okay? We'll add zealot to the list. So they're currently level 1 at zealot. And I believe that probably increased the amount of... Yeah, there it is right there. They've got a little bit more intimidate. They got a little bit more command. And so things are looking solid. She's got some minor doctor jobs and things that she can do. And apparently I have leveled up as well, so I can learn a new talent. I've got Negotiate, Intimidate, and Stealth. And so we've got 3 weeks cooldown. We've got Backroom Deal when attempting to access a black market. Replace a risk card with a market access card. We've got Cunning Slip. Automatically passes a failed stealth test in any situation, including exploring, landing, or during a mission. We've got Hideout. Prevents the seizure of packages, prisoners, and passengers when you are searched by an enemy vessel. We've got Dubious Handshake. I mean, there's a bunch of cool objects over here. I think I'll probably go with Cunning Slip. So there we go. We've got Cunning Slip right now. I can't train any jobs at the moment, so we're not going to be able to do that. But hey, skill ups are skill ups. Skill ups are skill ups. This dude also has a job training thing. So he has electronics and repair. So we want to make this person better at repairing. So electronics and repair, they're currently level 1. Yeah, let's take him up to level 2. He's even better at fixing things now and even better with electronics so that when we get those little skill checks that you see randomly generated throughout the galaxy, we've got a better chance of passing those. Let's talk with her and see what she's got in terms of missions. So she wants me to prove my character. So we've got a short jumper. It'll pay 12,000 credits. We need the Venerable Consul Axe. Needs transport from Demon's Purr to Rosric Star. I accept. Let's go to the mission. And so for the short jumper, we need to go to Rosric Star. Let's go ahead and set a course. We'll go to Rosric Star. We'll pick this guy up. Hopefully we'll be able to unload some of our hyperweave fuel or whatever that was. We failed a pilot test, a command test, and a doctor test. Weak. So we may have some damage done right now. Hull's looking okay, but we lost a little bit of HP. Who were we looking for here? We were looking for on the World of Blood Petal. Let's see here. So Demon's Purr is what we were looking for. So we actually need to, I think, land... Why are we in the wilderness? Oh, we can explore down here? Yeah, do it. And we have a heat wave. I don't know how this works at all. I didn't know you could do this exploration thing. Like, I played for an hour, and I've never seen this. So, like, I'm still finding new things. The surface scan hits on an underground cache location once owned by pirates, and yeah. So we've got a bunch of risk cards over here. I assume what happens is that we draw a card, and we hope we don't get a bad one. So, we rolled our skill and half of our attributes, and we passed a tactics, so the mission took 5 days. So the hostile environment threatened to harm some of the crew. Let's go again, see if we can get anything good out. We got another heat wave, but we failed on that one. 4 of our crew suffered 13 damage. No! Well, we actually used Cunning Slip to pass the Stealth Wisdom test. So while exploring, a near disaster threatened the lives of our crew, but quick and skillful thinking prevented a catastrophe. Okay. I think we're going to have to walk away from this one. This is starting to take too much time. We'll land over here, and we will pick up the guy for our short jumper. We are here to welcome a passenger casual. We lack the passenger cabins to bring the guest aboard. Oh, weak. Okay, so we'll try again another day. I guess we only have 1 passenger cabin. I can sell off the fuel over here, but the price is bad, so maybe not. What's going on here? People are pretty wounded at the moment, I would guess. This guy's got a job training. What does he do? He is a doctor. Okay, so we will level up doctoring to make that a little bit better. Trying to keep us focused. I mean, if I could have added combat medic, that probably would have been a good idea too, just so he has a little bit of combat skill, but I accept what we've got going on. I don't think anybody else has anything pertinent. Let's go ahead and heal our crew. We'll buy fuel. We will pay wages to make sure that morale stays nice and high. I can upgrade my ship. Is it possible for me to get more quarters over here? So we can get a storage hold. We get armored storage. These are all very, very expensive. Passenger suites would be a really good idea. Does that replace it? Do I have extra space over here that I can add more stuff to? So I've got my total mass on this side. Technically, I could drop some stuff, like the missile launchers, in order to add more passenger room. But I think we may just want to do the quest that we have at hand, unfortunately. So we'll go to this one right here, and we will navigate straight to that location. Hopefully nothing bad happens. We have a ship contact with another smuggler from a different house. The target clan is Javat, identifying as a smuggler. Their disposition is, we'll just retreat without hailing. Both our ship and the other ship depart. Yeah, so like ships in the night. We basically just walked away and don't have to worry about it. Let's continue our trip here. There was a fight in the mess, but it was broken up. Safe and efficient work shift. We dodged debris. We prevented a short circuit. The compartment seals were repaired. Not bad. We're passing like all of our random little tasks over here. Did she need to go to Walker Haven? Is that what it was? Where did she need to go? Let me check the mission real fast. So she needed to... We should already be here. I think we just need to land. It looks like they've rolled out the red carpet for you, Arbiter. I think that is for the Callaghan, but it has effects. Estelle, your face is warm to tired eyes. And Captain, many welcomes. Thank you for escorting Estelle here safely. Greetings from the stars, Prince Fane. I did not expect such pomp at the starport. We've all been waiting for your arrival, Estelle. This mess is progressing. It's sped up and not lost steam. We have much to discuss, so let us retire to the palace. Star Trader, you have my gratitude. I have high-paying work for a captain of your caliber. Come and visit my court once you've settled everything with your ship and crew. Thank you, Prince Fane. We may take you up on that offer. So we gained moderate XP across the crew. We got 5 rep with Alta Mesa, 10 rep with Prince Callaghan, and off they go. The prince seems very intent on getting Arbiter Brockstrom's assistance. Captain, the Prince's Starport commander has paid us 10,000 as promised and a 12,000 to boot, or 2,000 to boot. Hold up, Fane is stuck around. Many welcomes, Star Trader. It is a pleasure to meet you. I am Zet Fane, the Prince's sister. Let me extend my brother's warmest welcome. What other work do you and your brother... Well, let's see here. How does your brother know Arbiter Brockstrom? My brother Callaghan has long been a leader among the great houses and clans, and he believes strongly in some of the causes Estella has chosen to champion. What causes exactly? They are both Unionists who have been advocating for amendments to the Accords that would create a united government over all quadrants. Honestly, Callaghan has been an indispensable ally to Estelle. He has bent much of our family's power to this single-minded goal. Okay. What other work is available? I'm sure that my brother will ask you to escort the Arbiter Brockstrom to a few more places. He couldn't arrange transport? No, she couldn't arrive on Callaghan's military transports. It's too important for her to appear neutral in the legal case. It must be a Star Trader, a neutral party. Appearances by Shalun. Zet Fane has a very different idea about Arbiter Brockstrom's willingness to do favors. What is the legal case here? The bombing of the Highwind military orbital. Surely Estelle told you about it. It's a Rychart research facility. I've heard of it in passing. It was. Estelle must have told you. Callaghan's daughter Valencia has been charged with the terrorist act of destroying the Highwind, which is completely ridiculous. She went aboard the station for a scientific meeting. What idiot would plant a bomb at the same time? Not Val. But Estelle hasn't spoken with you about this? You really don't know? The Arbiter's not going to help then. Did she say anything like that? She said that she would do her duty as an Arbiter of the Shalun law. Shalun, curse her arrogance. The Fane family needs the assistance? By the flag, yes we do. This loss of life at the Highwind alone, it is not a legal battle that we can stand to lose. If it comes to that, they will demand Valencia's life in retribution, and the Arbiter would just stand by. Just like the Void, retribution justice has no mercy. The damages are great enough. Rychart could be granted a duel of assassins against Valencia Fane personally. I hope that we will see you at the palace, Star Trader. I must be off. Well, there you go. We're back in here. Still terrible prices on that. I might just unload it because it wasn't really a high margin item anyways, and we just made a bunch of money just to get it out of our hold. They have nothing but scrap here, so I'm not going to stress about that. Let's maybe consider getting that other job done, shall we? We have that other job, so let's go ahead and we will navigate for the short jumper, and we'll move over here to get this finished off so we can earn some more cash and some more XP. We have crew injuries right here from a command failure. But yeah, I like how it does like these little skill checks like automatically. It's just flavor. Like you can look at it if you want to, or you can just ignore it until you need to repair or heal somebody. I like it both. Let's go into the fife and we'll take our passenger for this. If successful, we are due 6,000 in payment. So we can try to have a diplomatic meeting. We can meet at a security checkpoint. We can try again later. Let's go to the security checkpoint. So we got our money and everything went well. But while it feels unnatural to do business at the doorstep of our ship, our local contacts kept their end of the bargain and our business was completed without trouble. Okay. Let's go ahead and pay our crew their wages. What does that do? Alert list. We have enough fuel to make a hyper warp jump, but we don't have enough skilled navigators. Alright. Let's go ahead and bounce on out. Our waypoint is over here, so let's make our way over. We'll drop this person off and make a little bit more money. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We have a spy from, it looks like, Clan Moklumnu. Let's go ahead and bribe them. They're a spy, so they're monitoring what we're doing on behalf of Clan Alta Mesa, and so hiding what we're up to is probably a good idea. And so we reduce tensions and reduce the enemy's hostility. Let's go ahead and retreat. Both our ship and the other gave orders to depart. We lost reputation right there, but the crew got experience. Good. This game, you kind of don't want to do combat very much. Combat is kind of high risk. You sort of want to move around. Unless the other ship expresses that they're interested in attacking you, then, like, don't take the combat. Just kind of let it go. We'll land here in the capital. We'll turn in the short jumper at our security checkpoint. And so we successfully passed our tactics and wisdom test in order to unload this person safely. We got 6,000 bucks. We got rep right there, and we got rep with Barnaba Mather. Good. Looks good to me. Barnaba Mather's here, so we've brought her back. We've got missions available. With this mission right here, they're waiting for us at Demon's Purr with a transport case, and then we bring this back to her. I'll accept it. It's good to have people that are on your side that you have very, very good reputation with. We can look at her details right now if we wanted to, and all the like different causes and all the different political things that she supports. We can also go to the black market right now if we wanted to. We are guaranteed access to the black market as if we traded with a grade 1 permit or higher. Okay. So this is another one of those things that we can do just like exploring to learn rumors and get different trading permits and stuff like that. Probably be easier if we made it a little bit further. I don't have any intel to sell at the moment. We can also hire new scavengers to come aboard as an officer if we wanted to. Which, by the way, we do have a level up to handle on 2 different characters. We can train a job over here. We can train a talent. I'm going to say that we should probably train... What weapon are we using right now? On our little list, we've got a pistol. What is our gear at the moment? So we've got a Predator pistol. Let's train to be a little bit better with our pistols. Although another smuggler level would be nice, but I'd like to have some combat skills too, just in case. Spy kind of works well into smuggling, so let's do that. We'll become a spy. So we're a level 1 spy, level 2 smuggler at the moment. So that added to our stealth. It gave us some pistol skill. It gave us a little bit of electronics too. Probably don't need that. We can also train some talents. Let's go with backroom deal we're a smuggler, so being able to access black market safely is probably a really, really good idea. That replaces one of those negative cards with a positive card when we access the black market, so when we roll our chances, maybe something good will happen. This person's our doctor, so I'm going to train combat medic on our doctor so that he gets some combat skill on top of the rest of his stuff. And then for his talents, we've got biopoison slugs, we've got cleansing purge, we've got suture, heals the entire team. We've got first aid, which passes a failed doctor test in any situation, including onboard healing, saving lives in accidents, or when exploring. That sounds good. Let's go with first aid. And I think that's about it. We're out of time. This game is Star Traders. If you guys have never seen it before, it's a game by the Treese brothers. You can get it down below in the description. My name is Splattercat. I show off indie games on the internet every single day to sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile, so you don't have to. If you're looking for a super deep star trading management politics simulator, this might be the game for you. I'll see y'all later. How you doing? Take care, everybody.